given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe.
Hello, you beautiful, wonderful people. I've had one person actually complain that I say beautiful, wonderful people and it makes them cringe. So, you ugly, horrible person as well. I'm only joking. I just think everyone's beautiful, that's why. Sorry if I do offend. Welcome to Seek Truth and Speak Truth. You are on a rotating oblate spheroid. I used to believe the opposite. I was a flat earther, but not anymore. I had a discussion yesterday on a flat earth channel, and a flat earther shared me a video, a 3-minute video, because I had commented about my last video, Flat Earth destroyed in less time than it takes to make a pancake, where I used the Stellarium app so you can look up to see which stars are in the sky. You can confirm. You can come down to the horizon. You can watch stars that are beneath your feet slowly come round and then raise themselves up above the horizon. You can get people in the southern hemisphere to also look up 90 degrees and they will see stars that you cannot. You can only see them when you point the phone down and you're looking through the globe Earth. Flat Earth dead. It's impossible. It's a globe. But this guy shared a video to me, basically proving Flat Earth in 3 minutes. And it is tragic, absolutely tragic, that this person watches this video and believes it contains even one proof of a flat Earth. I watched it and I can spot 3 proofs of the globe instantly, as I know most of my subscribers will. And I hope if you're a flat earther you can actually look at this and just use a bit of this critical thinking that you believe you have, some of this discernment. Basically, it's Jeranism. Jeranism knows that we live on a globe. I will sit here and say that now. That man is a fraud and a charlatan, selling merchandise, etc., for a lie. He proved we live on a globe with his experiment at the Bedford levels. He said it himself. If the light has to be raised, we live on a globe. The light had to be raised, hence we live on a globe. Interesting. But within this video that Jeranism has shared, it just proves the globe and it shows you what he is doing, the fun and games he is getting up to. You can see a sun disappearing over horizon, bottom first. You can see clouds underlit, so the sun is beneath the cloud level. Only way possible is because we're on a ball. And then you can see the top of a mountain. The rest is hidden by Earth's curvature. And it's tragic. I would have watched this and just believed every word a guy off YouTube said. But not anymore. I look at real science, I look at real facts, and I dispute the claims of flat earthers because they are wrong. And I know 100% for a fact that they are wrong. So I'm going to show you the video. It is 3 minutes long. And please, just think to yourself as a flat earther. We have a sun disappearing over horizon. A mountain with most of it hidden by curvature. And clouds lit up from underneath. Even with your perspective, flat earth perspective, nothing can bring something that is above your eye level below your eye level. No matter how far away it is impossible for something that is above you to be below your eye level. The only way that is possible is because it is below you. We live on a globe. The only flat earth proof you need. This video proves to me that Jeranism knows we live on a globe. He is taking the absolute piss out of all of you people that are lining his pockets and giving him a career. He is having a joke on you, and this is proof.
We don't see anything here. Now this, on a normal day, people are going to look at this and they're going to come to the conclusion that this is the horizon line. It's a physical separation between where the Earth ends and it curves over, and that's as far as we can see, period. But on this specific day, the sun gets behind and creates a silhouette. So you'll see that coming up here shortly. And the fact of the matter is that these mountains are not floating and levitating in the air. They're just not. They're not a mirage. Doesn't have any of the characteristics of mirage. There's no towering, there's no floating, there's no distortion, there's nothing. That is the mountains of Canigao. Now, when you hear people say, oh, it's just this mountain here, this peak is 9,000 feet, but the rest of the mountain chain is there. So granted, can you see down to 1,000 feet or down to the shore? No, because you're looking over a vast amount of water. And again, reading these things that I read today are...
But if you were looking over a vast amount of flat water, you should still see the other beach, the other side. Even if it was 600 miles away, you should still see the shore.
There's more backup of that, of exactly what's going on here. But here, if you look at, this is not a mirage. You'll see this is not rising, this is not shimmering. This is the mountains of Canigao. And if you put in the curve calculator...
The irony of obviously that sun disappearing over the horizon, all the curvature.
Here, an eye height of 1,000 feet at that church in Alash and a target distance of 175 miles, you get a hidden feet of 12,380. The mountain peak of Canigao is 9.
So you've put in two lots of criteria there. I'm pretty sure you need about another 5 or 6 or 7, probably more, pieces of data to get an accurate representation of what would match the globe model. Are you deliberately being dishonest here, Jeranism? Are you deliberately only entering 2 pieces of information when there's a lot more that you need to do? And I know for a fact that when you do, it matches the globe.
1,400. So you're talking about 3,000 feet. These mountains should be, the very tip right here, should be 3,000 feet below the curve. So what do you believe in that's floating these to the top? What is lifting mountains to the top? It's just not what they say. And so, for me, I'm not going to just take their words. Oh, this is, okay, yes, it must be an astronomical thing. The sun's lifting. The sun doesn't lift mountains up. If these mountains are behind...
Whoever said the sun lifts mountains up?
Curve, I wouldn't be able to see them. I cannot see through ocean water, and the sun is not a magic ball that lifts mountains up over water so I can see it. It's just...
It always makes me laugh as well how we can have, say, 12 hours of sunlight, and then a flat earther will think that the sunset is in fact the sun just getting so far away that it becomes darkness. So what does it become darkness in about an hour? Why can we see the sun for 12 hours and then for that last maybe 45 minutes to an hour, it's within that time that it becomes unresolvable to the eye? Something doesn't make sense there to me. It makes a lot more sense to me that what you can see here quite clearly is the sun going over a curve. It's not going further away. Why isn't it getting smaller? It's so sad. I'm having one of these, like, it's so sad days today. Just looking at the people. And I think it's because I've had a few just negative comments coming towards me. And I just feel so sorry for you. I really do. To think that you're more intelligent than 99.9% of our planet. It's so sad, and I want to help. That's all I'm here for.
It works. So, and this is not a mirage. That's what they want to try and call it, because there's no other excuse for why we're seeing things at such distances that we shouldn't. And there's still people who go around and tell me that every observation that we see matches perfectly on a globe. That is an observation, and it doesn't match the globe at all. In fact, it would be impossible on any globe unless you believe in floating land and levitating mountain chains.
As I say, it's not impossible. He just did not put the correct information in. The time to stop believing in a non-rotating flat planet is here. We do rotate and we do have curvature. That does leave me to question how we are not moving and we are flat. Keep safe, keep it global, and keep coming back.
That's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed.